Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Kerala Lottery Guessing. So we'll update and share information for the lottery guessing for Kerala Lottery for the 23rd of February. This is just the outlook of the day. We've updated the results for today. So we had a result of 329554, which is the first prize of 80 lakhs, and followed by second, third prize numbers. Then moving on to consolation prizes for the number ending with 9554. You see amongst the third prize, you have another 0954, which again is the same game and the result from the main result. If you look at the other figures, then we have 5445 and we have 0455, which are three common numbers from the main six-digit result for the 22nd of Feb, that is today. So moving on to the other prizes, fourth prize, fifth prize, and sixth prize. If you look carefully, 4349 from the fifth prize is one common figure. Then we have 8094 here, which is a common figure. Then we have 9436 also from the first six digit main numbers that came today as the first prize. So these are all references that you can go through. Just ensure that we keep playing as much as we can, because this is going to lead us to ultimate winnings. We have 597 here, 8597, 7984. Then you have 7568. So 6779, 6195. A repeat of what came a few days ago, 099, 009. So those kind of figures are getting repeated, and there are chances, high chances, that we continue to make or at least recover some of our money or recover any loss that we've had in the past. So moving on to the last prize, that is the seventh prize, 54906496. Then we have again some 9684, 9603, a combination of 698 here, again 6698. So we will focus on those figures for now. Moving on to the daily numbers and the chart, we'll start off with the four digits first. The game that I'd figured for today hasn't actually passed, so it's been a complete failure. Though I can see the guesswork for the 19th had 9004 and 0. The 5 is the opposite of 0, so 9554. The game sort of has passed, and we had 9 and 5 here as well. 9 and 5 here as well. So there is a mixture of the game. It has partially passed after a couple of days. So let us continue focusing and playing the same game. So I've identified a new pattern from the game. If you look at this number, we will take you through it one by one. Okay. So if you see here, we have 9608, 536, which is something that has come from here. This is 7608. Then we have 5364. Then we have 901. We had 9074. Now going the reverse way, we have 8455. Again, we have 9503. So we had 95 here, we had 90 here, we had 8585 here, then we have 3485, we have 5 and 4 here, 5385, which again is a combination that came here. So that week we had a mixture of 8, 5, and 4, which is like the ideal game that came last week. Thereafter, we have two more shots that could likely to come. So if you look here, 9699, we had 9399 here. Then we had 5260, which came as 5690 yesterday. Then we had 4851. Then we've had 9 and 5 today. So again, likelihood of what is remaining is something between this and this that would come tomorrow. So 8208 or 86208 is something that we've already predicted for the 22nd. So we can play this same game here. Then we can look at adding 4561. That could be a possibility. Then add 8647. So I'll just quickly highlight these numbers that you can look to play. One, there we go. This will be two. You can look at playing this entire list, or at least this part. There we go. Then you can look at playing this. So this is like the base game for tomorrow. Then we can still look at playing. One second. So we have here 0261. We've already covered this. 4851. We've covered it as 4561. Then we could look at playing this part, which is something that came earlier. We could go for it, and that could be something that could repeat here. So play accordingly. Moving on to the next chart, if you look at board A, the ones highlighted in orange, like you see here 54880, then you have 54706, then there is a gap, then we have 7, then we have a 5, then we have a gap again, then we have a 0, and we have a 7. So this is the pattern here. There could be a possibility of one which is not coming, so we can ignore one here. We have 895 which is come here. We could look at playing 9 8, and we could play the 7. So 987 again, already updated as board A. And look at board B. See the blue color with board A that is contrasting here. If we look at 987, we've got three eights here, then we've got two eights here. We've already got one eight for this week. Then we have a seven, a double seven, and a five. So we've already had a five here. We've had a seven. We've had a eight. Since we've had five here as well, it's likely that we would have five in board B tomorrow as well. We could play a 5, we could play a 7 as well. So I've covered both the numbers. I have not added 8 here because 8 has come well in the last week. So we'll go by board B and we'll look at board C now. So again here the game is coming from the few upper week ahead. So you have a 2 here which came as a 2 here, then we had 3 which came here. Then we had two zeros. We've got two nines instead of a zero. So picking up, then we have a seven. Then we have a zero. Then we have a four. So zeros come here. We could look at getting zero again and a possibility of nine. So I'm going to change this slightly. Uh, okay. So okay. C board. We can look at two, three. I will ignore 2 for now. 3, 0, 9. This is what we look at playing for tomorrow. So, guys, all the best. This is what you can look at. This is just a reference chart. This game 554 doesn't correspond with any of the games here, though we had a 556 here. So, we could play similar kind of game. Just look at this chart from here and try to correspond it somewhere between here and the next 3 4 days. You could guess something that could come. 642 is something that came the following day. Then we had a 755. So my likelihood answer would be we'll go by 859. That is something that I'm going to look at. So, guys, that is all from my side for today. I'm just going to update this chart. So we had 9, 5, 5, 4. So if you closely watch the 5 5 that came in the first three winning numbers, or you can say the third digit of the main six-digit lottery number, those fives have repeated today, and the nines that had come earlier in the week between board B and C have come in board. I have named it as board F, so you could refer to that as board F, which is the third digit of the main Kerala lottery winning number, or the first digit of the four digits that you look to play around. So that is all from me today. Wish you good luck. Please subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, click on all notifications so you can get all the updates on my YouTube channel and you are notified of the updates that I do on a daily basis. So happy winning. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Have a lovely day.